Mr. Examiner, I'm about to perform my in-cab inspection. And I'm going to start off by checking my seat belt for cuts, making sure that it is properly mounted and secured and that it works properly. And I will fasten my seat belt. And Mr. Examiner, can you also put your seat belt on? I have a fire extinguisher. It is properly secured in a safe place. It is properly charged fully, and it is properly rated. I have spare fuses, and if my tractor had a circuit breaker, fuses would not be needed. I have 3 reflective triangles, and they are not cracked. They are properly secured in a safe place, and they are all red in color. Now I'm going to perform my safe start. I'm going to depress my clutch, and first I'm going to make sure that my tractor is in neutral. Then I'm going to start my engine. My ABS light came on, as you can see, and it also went off. I'm going to start off by checking my gauges. First, I'm going to check my oil pressure, that it reads 30 to 60 psi. My water temperature gauge should read 180 to 200. My volt on my battery should read 12 to 14.5. My air pressure should read 100 to 125. I have a fuel tank and a depth tank, and they both are properly mounted and secured and checked. As you can see, my mirrors are clean and they are properly adjusted to me. I have a city horn and an air horn that works properly. My windshield is clean and has no illegal stickers, and my pecs are no bigger than a quarter. My windshield wipers are flush against my windshield, and they both work properly, as you can see. My windshield wiper fluid is filled to the proper level, as you can see. I'm going to check my lights, my high and low beam, to make sure they work properly. My left and right turn signal, as you can see, they both work properly. My 4-way flashers work properly, as you can see. I'm going to check my heater to make sure that it works properly, as you can see. My defrost, high and low, works properly, as you can see. Now, I'm going to check my trailer brakes. I'm going to pull my trailer brake button out, and I'm going to push my tractor brake in. And I'm going to put my tractor in a low gear, and I'm going to pull against my trailer brakes. Now to test my tractor brake, I'm going to push my trailer brake in, and I'm going to pull my trailer brake out. And I'm going to put my tractor again in a low gear, and I'm going to pull against my tractor brake. Now I'm going to test my service brake. I'm going to push both brake knobs in, and I'm going to put my tractor in first gear, and I'm going to move about 5 miles per hour, and I'm going to depress my brake to stop. As you can see, they work properly. Now, before I perform my pressure leak test, I'm going to turn my tractor off, and then my switch on to the on position. With my foot on the brake, I'm going to ask you, Mr. Examiner, to time me for 1 minute. And my brakes should not leak no more than 4 psi. And for a straight vehicle or a bus, it should not leak no more than 3 psi. Now I'm going to check for my low air warning alarm. I'm gonna fan my brakes until the light comes on before I reach 60 psi. As you can see, it works properly. Now for my emergency brake test, I'm gonna fan my brakes. I'm gonna fan my parking brakes. I'm gonna fan my brakes, and my parking brakes both of my knobs should pop out between 45 to 20 psi. One knob popped out. The other knob popped out. Now I'm gonna perform my last safe start, and I'm gonna build my air pressure back up. Now, Mr. Examiner, this concludes my in-cab inspection.